viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today episode I'm going to show you how you can cook porridge beans. This is African food. We use these beans for porridge. So you cook it with this meat. This one is meat, it's freeze from the fridge, so when I cook it now it will melt. It's turning to ice, as you can see. So I'm going to use it to cook this delicious food that I want you to go and try in your house. So this one I'm cooking my lunch as usual. I always use my food example to show you how you can use your own. So I'm cooking this one is for family of seven. So stay tuned to see how you can use it. So first of all, before anything, I'm going to use this meat. I'm going to put it in the fire. I will parboil it and fry it, so I can use the water to cook the beans with. So as you are seeing it, so this water is the water I'm going to use to cook the beans with it. So let me on the light. So you cook this one, you put everything: Maggi, onions, pepper, salt, Maggi, onions and thyme. That is what I use in boiling my meat. So this is I'm going to put the ingredients I will use in parboiling the meat. If I parboil the meat, is the water I will use to cook the beans with. So these are my ingredients that I'm going to add to the meat so that it will boil and have good taste before I fry it. So this one is my usual Maggi. If you have been watching my channel, you will know that I like using this Maggi. They have not paid me to advertise them, honestly, but it's just, this is my house food. These are the things I use. You can see salt, thyme, onions, Maggi. So these are the ingredients I will use to parboil the meat before I fry it. I put water because I want to use the water to cook the beans with it, and secondly because the meat is block, is from the freezer. So if you didn't add water to the meat, there's no way the block will melt. So you have to add water, and I need the water so that I can use the water to cook my beans with. So I'm done. These are the good ones. These are the bad ones because you have to select. If not, they are stoned. They are, you can see, even not the stone, this thing of the beans. So now I'm going to add it to my pot. I'm going to add it to my pot. If it's boiling now, that is when I'll wash it, because you have to change the water before you cook. So now let me take a look at my meat. You can see my meat now is boiling, but because it's freeze, the ice is very, so you have to boil very well before it will melt. So we just give this thing some few minutes. Let's look at, see how my meat, because I told you it was block. So it's now that it's melting. It still needs some time on the fire before I fried it. So let me look at my beans. As you can see, my beans is boiling. So if it is boiling now, immediately I have to wash it to remove the dirty and the chemical. I told you that they use in preserving the beans for a long time. So now I have to wash it, and I will not allow it to boil any longer, because the more you allow it to boil, you will the protein that is in the beans, it will go away. So it's better now, immediately that it started boiling, you just wash it. It's now that you are going to add your meat water to it, so that you continue cooking your beans. So all you need is your basket where you put the beans inside to wash it. Now I'm going to take the beans to where I will wash it. So I have to off my gas, then take it to where I have to go and wash it now. So as you can see, you wash it, you put it here. So now I'll remove if there's any dirty that is in the beans. It's just like now, you wash it now. I'm going to add, it's still not done, it's half done now. It's not even half done, it's quarter done. So beans need to be cooked very well. It needs time before it will be soft for you to eat. Let's check our meat. Now we can fry it and use the water for the beans. So what we will do now is to remove and bring the pot. This is the meat of parboiled. Now I'm going to put my groundnut oil to fry the meat. So this pot is where I'm going to cook the beans. So what I will do now is to add my groundnut oil. You know, beans need oil very well. The red oil is hot, so you add your onions. I don't like frying things if I'm cooking beans. So what I'll do, I'll just fry this onion small, so that if I fry it small, I'll add to groundnut oil. So now the oil I'm going to use to fry the meat is hot now. It's ready to use. So I'm going to take small from it to add to my beans pot. As you can see, this one is okay. Then I'm going to, remember this oil is to fry the meat only. So I'm going to pack my meat to the oil, as you can see. So you fry the amount you want to use for the food. So this is my washed beans. Now I've washed it, and this is my pot for beans. Now you can see the oil is fried already. So what you will do, you just add to it. You have added to it. You can see I've put the beans inside the oil that I've fried. Then all I need again is my meat water. This one, the water here. So you have to add the water to the. You will add the water to the beans here. So you can see my groundnut oil, the one I fried with onions, is ready. It's done. So all you need to do now, remember this meat, you are going to use it to eat the beans with it if you want. But if you are not eating beef, you can use any other meat, chicken or anything. Me, I use beef to cook it. So now I'm going to, now you can add the tomato. So I'm not going to take much of your time today. So as usual, see your meat is inside is still frying up to now. So now the use of meat is finished. Me, why I include meat in this thing is I need the water to cook the beans with it. So I fried my meat. Now if you want, as I said, you can use it in your beans. If you don't eat meat, fine. But me, I need the water for the meat to cook my food so that it will be sweeter. So look at what I got. So I put my tomato. This one is my curry. This is my thyme. As usual, I don't want to take much of your time. So you add anything, any taste of anything you want to add, you can add inside. So as you can see, I always use curry and thyme. So you use this mortar to pound this ingredient. Today I don't have ginger in this house. So this Maggi you are not going to grind it. You can only use your hand like this to put it. I've been doing it. This one you will not pound it in the mortar, but this one you will just pound it and add it to your food. You use mortar to pound this one. If you wash it, you peel the garlic, you pound everything, you put it here. So you just wait for the beans to cook. If it is cooked very well, then it's ready to use. So thanks for today. See you next time in another episode. Bye bye.